news time, and today's gonna be a good one. We've got some new mods, we've got some mods getting updates, and we've got some returning old favorites. Mods were super early this morning with 13 mods releasing. All platforms got 11 new and PC Mac players got 2 new. Notably today, BB Mod's Transfer Silo was released, which I've referred to as the Railroad Silo, and you can actually move over liquids and put them in train cars. Pretty cool. I did record the mod video first today, so if you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. Jumping over to modern news, we have some great news from Cellobuki. Iowa Plains View is now in console testing. As a matter of fact, it entered console testing yesterday morning. Additionally, the update for Alma, Missouri is still pending testing. And if you're curious, that update fixes the collisions of the wooden bridge near the biogas plant, reworked the navigation mesh in the cow barn, fence in the main farm can also now be removed. Both of these are for all platforms. It's just a waiting game now. Next up, we got Chris S. and Riley S., who we hear from for the first time in about a month. They say the update to the Fendt Vario Forestry Edition Pack was submitted on Tuesday night, with the biggest changes being to the 700 and 200. Seen a lot of comments asking for US options on those, so they have added those. Additionally, the 1000 will be getting some more changes in a future update. There's also a front loader option and a bucket for the 700 as requested. Chris also says they're finishing up a small pack that will complement the Fendt perfectly, so stay tuned for that. Chris and Riley lastly say that their next project will be to continue working on the 9R4213 pack, along with other small projects while they wait for the Highlands Fishing expansion to release. Now, if you're curious about that pack, that is kind of based off of the John Deere 9620R four-wheel drive tractor Lego set. So if you use that, that's a set number 42136. It's also a retired product at this point, so hey, if you're a John Deere fan, you may want to grab one of those as quick as you can. I think I've got 2 extras sitting in the closet. Not Lego related, but specification related. Yeah, I also made a red Lego set with these as well. Karl Farms says that their Case IH Steiger Series 2025 is 99% completed, and they are expecting to send the pack off the next day or 2. As a matter of fact, it could already be with Giants as we speak. However, an updated post has not been made yet. As of Wednesday afternoon, granted, I'm recording this on Friday midday, they just needed to test a few more things and take some screenshots. They don't expect it to pass the first time around, but most complicated mods like this one rarely do. However, we do have with this screenshot information about the 5 different store items. So here we can see we've got different pricing at the very top, and we also could see which engines are going to be available with which waddle. So for example, the 425, 475, and 525 will be available on the Steiger wheeled small frame. However, if we go over to the right hand side, for example, you can see the Quadtrac large frame will only be available in a 715 and 785. Hoya! We're getting a 785. I'm so excited. Lastly, I did want to let you guys know that Karl has decided not to include the previous generation Steiger, so the model year of 2023 and 2024, into this mod specifically because it was too complicated. However, they do plan to make a separate mod for that gen. Next up, we hear from Ross N Mods, who says that their Liebherr LTM 1050 crane, which is the smaller 3-axle crane that we've been talking about, actually it's up at the top left-hand corner, they say that that will be part of an update to the LTM 1450 mobile crane. So both of that's already out, by the way. Both of these cranes will be available in the same pack. So once the update is released, it will become the Liebherr LTM mobile crane pack. And I will do my best to show you guys that as if it were a new mod, especially when new models and things like that are added. I like to show them to you, so you can expect, don't worry, I gotcha. Now, Wednesday night late, we got an update from the Roughneck modding crew saying that they would be showing off more of their RAM later this week. Now, with it being Friday now, I haven't seen anything yet with it being midday here on Friday, so I was waiting to try and see if maybe they posted something, but maybe later today, maybe later tonight, they're going to be posting something over on their Facebook page. So if you wanted to check that out, I will leave a link to it down below, and hopefully they'll be able to share that over the weekend or today, and we'll talk about it on Farm Sim News on Monday. Vectorman's got a fact sheet for us. Hey, we got the DLC out, but we do have a fact sheet from the Alback Diamond 2000. This is a self-propelled wood chipper, 680 grand, 768 horsepower on a variable transmission, 960 liters of fuel. It's going to go 50 miles an hour, 80 kilometers per hour, and it weighs 33 tons. So get it ready. This is self-propelled wood chipper. I think I mentioned that already. It's got a crane on the side of it, as you can see from the screenshot. Nice big weight on the front, so you'll be able to kind of hold yourself down. Be good to go. If you guys like doing any logging or anything like that and you're looking for new things to do and new equipment, you'll definitely have to check this one out once it is released, and it will be for all platforms. Now, moving over to some equipment, JHHG has posted a teaser trailer on their Big Burn Weed Flamer from their collaboration with Kinnan Fab. In the video, we could see little sparks popping up behind the machine, and that is our flames going down, killing all the weeds. It's a short video, but it is super duper cool, so check out the link down below to see the full video. Next up, we have HR Forest, who I swear every time I make a video, they got something new to talk about. We've got their Befa, B-E-F-A Forest Switch Build Pack. It includes 3 Shortwood WAB platforms. We've got the master drive seat, the high seat, and the EPS cabin. They do say it's suitable for the Volvo FH16 4-axle variant, although it can also do other trucks as well. To use the crane, you will have to enter the crane. I'm not quite sure what you'll be able to access from inside the cabin of the truck, but you can enter the crane and you'll have access to a couple new cameras. That's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of a few of the other mods that they've recently been up to, like their Powfinger L crane and the WAB switch structure. The mod is currently with the mod up team awaiting testing. Next to last, we've got some information from Mac Trucker 921, who says that they've gone through the comments from the recent post about beehives and has added some new things to a future update. This update is going to feature 3 models. We've got the rainbow version, which is the original, a new color selectable option, and the natural wood option. They've also added a selectable pollination diameter marker for anyone who wants to see where the diameter's boundary is. If I remember correctly, I think it's what is it? It's like a quarter of a mile? No, 400 meters. I guess technically that is a quarter of a mile. I just did some math. A mile is 1,600 meters. Anyway, enough fun. They've added that boundary so that you could see what is going to be pollinated around. However, they do say, note that the marker is set up the same way like a road decal are, and it's based on the base game maps. So if there's plowed fields or if you plow over it, they will disappear, but only where you plow, not completely. We've seen 1 or 2 mods kind of like this in the past. No placeables. They've usually been mods like a big spray or something that shows you where everything's going to be. However, this, very neat. So I think all beehives should have this option in the future. And lastly, today, is it a true mod video without having ICUS in it? I don't think so. They update us on the progress of their Barndominium, which they are changing to the Mini Barndo, nice, with Garage. They say it is currently working step by step, and they're working on the interior right now. They do say it'll have a featured open space, a massive open space with a garage for 2 cars. It's very nice, and it kind of features with their like modern stuff, the modern series they're doing right now. Oh, hey, and speaking of that, their farmhouse with interior and modern house are both in testing right now. So more to come soon. If you want to see more about these mods or anything else that we talked about today, links to everything can be found in the description. Remember, there are no release dates for mods, so no one knows when anything's going to be released. And if you like this video, you can check out the Farm Some News playlist for all the latest news and top stories going on in the world of Farming Simulator. And that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you're new and join the DjGoHam fam. Double check your notifications. That way you never miss videos like this one. Hope you have an awesome day. Enjoy your weekend. We will see you later. Peace. Tell you, I'm really digging early mods, but late news, feels weird.